Hello guys, Emmanuel from Geekception here and I hope you are doing awesome today. Today I shall be reviewing the ASUS Zenfone 3 Zoom. Let's begin. So guys, we've got an official Instagram account at Geekception. Now if you like and follow, that would be awesome. Thank you very much. And welcome back guys. Now I've been using the Zenfone 3 Zoom for the past 10 days and I shall be bringing you guys what I feel and my own opinions about the device. For a quick recap of the specifications, the Zoom has a 5.5-inch Full HD AMOLED display, 4 gigs of RAM, a Snapdragon 625 processor, dual 12 megapixel cameras, as well as a 5000 mAh battery. Starting with the display, I must say I really loved it. Due to it being an AMOLED panel, the display is very vivid with good viewing angles. Irrespective of where I use the Zoom, either indoors or outside, the Zoom had consistent and adequate brightness. With apps that have dark AMOLED themes or with dark wallpapers, the display is going to really shine through in this aspect and it will look really stunning. Next up is how the Zenfone 3 Zoom feels in the hand. I love the design as well as the rounded edges. It made it very easy to hold, especially for long periods of time. Something I did not like, however, is that due to that rounded edge, the phone is very slippery, so be careful when holding it. It can really slip out of your hands. And I still hate the fact that even on the Zenfone 3 Zoom, there's no backlight for the capacitive buttons. The Zenfone 3 Zoom runs Zen UI, ASUS's custom skin on top of Android 6.0. While ASUS promises to update it to Nougat, I cannot help but be disappointed it did not launch with the device. Performance on the Zenfone 3 Zoom was smooth and mostly lag-free. And while it is not the fastest in app launch times, it was sufficient for my day-to-day activities. And with more intensive tasks such as gaming, I did have to wait a little while longer though. I also carried out some gaming and benchmark tests already. You guys can check the link in the description down there to go look at it. Consuming media with the Zenfone 3 Zoom was a really nice experience. With very good viewing angles, even outdoors, the display is very well saturated with enough brightness to make everything pop. I watched a lot of videos on the Zoom and it was one of the things I did the most with the phone all throughout the time I was testing it. When it comes to audio, I am actually quite surprised by the audio quality. While I am no audiophile, the sound actually sounded full with very nice bass and a good overall sound. And even though the speaker is located at the bottom of the device, my hand rarely blocked it. Now don't just take my word for it, I actually carried out an audio test. Check it out. And welcome back from that test. Now, what do you think about the audio quality on the Zenfone 3 Zoom? Let me know in the comments down there below. Another thing I loved on the Zoom as regards to audio is outdoor mode. In this mode, you are going to be losing a bit of quality, but the volume of your audio will be boosted. And just as usual, I carried out a test for you guys, so check it out. And moving on to cameras, the Zenfone 3 Zoom is equipped with 2 dual 12 megapixel cameras. The primary camera is a normal wide-angle camera with a f1.7 aperture. The second one, however, is a 59mm telephoto lens with an f2.8 aperture. Photos taken by the Zoom in brightly lit conditions were actually pretty good, with nice sharpness as well as a good dynamic range. What I did notice, however, was that the photos from the telephoto lens were a little less sharper than the one with the primary camera. Overall though, in well-lit conditions, the zoom does very well here. In low-light conditions though, the zoom struggles quite a bit. First, the sharpness takes a huge hit, followed by contrast. And while I did get some good results, I would say it was not always as pleasant, especially with the telephoto lens. Also, for some photos, I noticed some weird glitches, and it was not as frequent, but it should be able to be fixed via a software update. In my opinion though, where the Zenfone 3 zoom shines is in the manual mode. With full controls for ISO, shutter speed, as well as raw output, I've really enjoyed taking a lot of raw photos with the Zenfone 3 zoom in manual mode. And after post-processing them on my computer with Lightroom, I've been able to come out with some really fantastic photos, as you guys can see right now. And if you're into mobile photography, the Zenfone 3 zoom in manual mode is a beast. As regards to video, the zoom shoots 4K video on the back camera. And while it is not the best, it has very decent dynamic range as well as a good autofocus. The front camera, on the other hand, is not as good. First off, it has a very aggressive mirroring mode, as you can see here. And also, I don't just like how it looks generally. What do you feel about the video camera quality? Please let me know in the comment section down there below. The Zenfone 3 zoom is equipped with a 5000 mAh battery, and this, along with the camera, has to be one of the best parts of this phone. In the 10 days that I used this phone, I only charged it 4 times. Yes, that's right, 4 times in 10 days. On average, I was getting about 10 hours of screen on time over 3 days. And in fact, after using this phone, I cannot go back to the 4 or 3.5 hours I'm getting on my S7 Edge. Charging is done via the Type-C port on the bottom of the device, and it takes about 3 hours to go from 0 to 100. As regards to the call quality on the Zenfone 3 zoom, it's really nice. I had no complaints hearing the other parties, and the other parties had no complaints hearing me as well. The Zenfone 3 zoom is equipped with a rear fingerprint scanner, and it is very responsive. Another thing I like is the placement of the headphone jack at the bottom of the phone. This to me makes a whole lot of sense than at the top of the device. And on coming to the conclusion of this review, there are many things I liked about the Zenfone 3 zoom. First is the camera, and most specifically the manual mode. Second is the gorgeous display, as well as the really good speaker. I also love the amazing battery life that eliminated any battery worries I might have had on other devices. Some things I didn't like though included the fact that it is a very slippery phone. In fact, when it comes to ASUS devices, I think I'm cursed. While filming the shots for this video, the phone actually dropped from the table I was filming on onto the road, and you guys can, well, you can see for yourself what happened. And this is actually the 3rd device I'm breaking from ASUS. Help me please. Another thing to consider when looking at the Zenfone 3 zoom is the price. Here in Malaysia, it retails for about 2,099 Malaysian ringgit officially. Unofficially though, it can be had for a little bit less. What do you feel about the price? Do you feel it is well priced? Do you feel it is overpriced? Or do you feel there's too much competition in this price range? Please let me know in the comments down there below. And that's basically been it for the review of the Zenfone 3 zoom. And I must say, in a long while, this is actually one of the phones I really enjoyed reviewing. I really enjoyed taking a lot of photos, especially raw photos of different places. You know, I was actually encouraged to actually bring out the phone and take a photo. Now, what do you feel about the device? This is what I feel, and this is my own opinion. What is your own opinion? Or do you have any questions? Leave them in the comments section down there below, and I'll try to, I know I've been lagging behind on the comments, but it's because I've been trying to, you know, shoot outside and stuff. Talking about shooting outside, you guys can actually see the new B-roll, me shooting outside, this new position I'm taking now. Do you like it? Please let me know so I can know if I'm doing the right thing, if I'm doing something you actually like, or if I should, you know, maybe change it up a bit. And that's basically been it for this video. I've really enjoyed shooting this video. This is one of the videos where I cannot wait to release it, even though I don't think I can release it today because I'm shooting this on a Sunday actually. But I hope you enjoyed it, and if you did enjoy it, give it a big fat thumbs up. It helps me out a lot. A thumbs down if there's anything you do not like in this video, and okay, also let me know in the comment section below that, okay, Emmanuel, this is what I do not like. And most importantly, please take care of your wonderful self, please, and you know, stay safe out there. I shall catch you lovely, awesome, amazing person next time. Don't forget to be awesome. Bye.